the most brilliant commander in the Soviet Navy.
Ramius trained most of their officer corps. He's nearly a legend in the submarine community.
The most deadly submarine ever built.
This thing could park a couple of hundred warheads off Washington. Nobody'd know a thing about it until it was all over.
Welcome back to Review Lens. Hope you're ready to man the torpedoes. Let's dive into the hunt for Red October. It's a movie that doesn't yell. It doesn't have to. It moves like a submarine. Slow, quiet, and impossible to read until suddenly it hits you. This film was released in 1990, directed by mctiernan, same guy who did Die Hard. But this isn't that. This is the other side of the pulse. This is politics and paranoia under pressure, and it might be one of the smartest thrillers ever released by a major studio. Sean Connery plays Marco Ramius, a Soviet sub-captain with a new stealth submarine and a dangerous plan. He's not trying to start a war, he's trying to skip the whole Cold War altogether by defecting. And he's not doing it alone. He's bringing the most advanced nuclear sub in the world with him, the Red October, and the Russians want it back before it exposes every secret they've got. The Americans think it's a trap. And in the middle of all of it, a CIA analyst named Jack Ryan, played by Alec Baldwin, before anyone saw him coming. Here's what makes Red October so special. It treats the audience with respect. There's no spoon-feeding, no monologues explaining everything in big blinking letters. The tension doesn't come from shouting matches or crash cuts. It comes from restraint. From characters thinking, listening, hesitating. You want to understand it? Pay attention. This is grown-up storytelling, where the silence says more than the dialogue. And the sound design? Listen, if you've ever been in a quiet theater when a sonar ping echoes across the screen, you know how this movie gets under your skin. It's weaponized silence. Beeps, breathing, the hum of a torpedo in open water. It all feels like death creeping through the dark. You don't get set-piece spectacle here. You get combat where one wrong guess ends the world. That's the threat. That's the genre. The cast? Stacked. Sean Connery brings that heavy, regal presence. His Ramius is one of the great subtle performances in Cold War cinema. A commander who knows the sea better than any admiral on land. And yeah, he has a Scottish accent while playing a Lithuanian Soviet. Nobody cared. He earned it. That thick voice has gravity built into it. When he speaks, the room stills. Alec Baldwin is perfect as a young Jack Ryan. He's not an action hero. Not yet. He's a desk guy. A smart one. He puts the pieces together before the generals do. And the best scenes aren't shootouts. They're conversations. Jack convinces men in rooms full of pride and medals that one man is steering the world away from annihilation. It's awesome to watch. Then there's Sam Neill as Borodin, Ramius's right-hand man, one of the most tragic characters in the movie. There's a scene where he quietly dreams about living in Montana, and it breaks your heart. That's how good the writing is. These aren't caricatures. They're people caught in systems too big to bend, trying to find the edge. And speaking of systems, here's some trivia you can drop to flex this script's depth. First, the submarine sets, built on massive gimbals that could rotate and tilt to simulate pitch and roll. When a character stumbles during turbulence, it's not acting. That floor's really tilted. It's old-school, tactile filmmaking, and it works. You feel like you're inside the steel walls with them. This was the same type system used in Crimson Tide. Second, the language trick. The movie starts with Russian, then slowly shifts to English mid-scene using a brilliant zoom on a Soviet book of prayers. That single shot silently tells the audience, from now on, they're still speaking Russian. We're just going to hear it in English. Genius. No subtitles, no narrated switch, just fluid cinematic storytelling. Bonus detail. Sean Connery was initially hesitant to take the role of Ramius until he read the script and realized the character was noble, not villainous. He actually thought the movie was anti-Soviet propaganda at first, and almost turned it down, until he saw how human the themes really were. And mctiernan? don't overlook him. After Die Hard, he could have made 100 fast-twitch, hard-cut action movies. But here, he chose patience. He let characters breathe. He made Bridges of Trust feel more suspenseful than Bridges of Gunfire. Red October might be one of the best examples of high-stress cinema that never raises its voice. The ending delivers too. The chessboard locks in place. The Americans think they've lost. The Russians close in. And just when it's about to blow wide open, we get the quietest win possible. The Red October vanishes, and peace holds this time. No grand parade, just a few men sharing a secret underwater. As Romeus and Ryan quote Christopher Columbus from The Shadows, "And the sea will grant each man new hope, as sleep brings dreams of home." The hunt for Red October is a reminder that strategy can be louder than missiles, and that sometimes the most explosive thrillers don't explode at all. Still airtight, still unmatched. Get submerged or stay surface level. This one's deep. So that's it for Red October. What did you think of this one? Any of you Navy guys out there? Leave a comment for us and tell us your opinion, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more reviews and deep dives into great movies. And as always, see ya on the next one. Save us a balcony seat and extra butter on the popcorn.
From the best-selling novel by Tom Clancy. From the director, Die Hard.
Give this man a chance.